Welcome to our channel, where INFPs can unlock their full social potential. Here, you'll discover practical strategies to boost your confidence, articulate your thoughts clearly, and share your opinions effortlessly. Whether you're navigating a meeting or mingling at a gathering, our expert tips will empower you to communicate with ease and authenticity. Stay with us until the end for some exciting insights on mastering social interactions and thriving in any setting. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's get started. Segment 1: Understanding INFP Strengths and Challenges in Social Settings. Navigating social settings can be a unique journey for someone with an INFP personality. Known for their deep empathy and imaginative nature, INFPs bring a special flavor to social interactions. But, let's face it, every personality type comes with its own set of challenges, especially in the realm of social skills. First off, INFPs are often the champions of authenticity. They value genuine connections and deep conversations. This trait can be a massive strength in settings where authenticity is appreciated. Think about those heartfelt discussions with close friends or deep dives into topics you're passionate about. Here, INFPs shine bright, offering insights and empathy that can truly touch people's hearts. However, there's a flip side. In scenarios where small talk reigns supreme, INFPs might find themselves a bit out of their element. Casual chit-chat about the weather or the latest sports scores. That can feel like navigating a maze without a map for an INFP. Their preference for meaningful conversation can sometimes make these lighter interactions feel superficial, creating a bit of social friction. Then there's the challenge of speaking up. INFPs, brimming with ideas and perspectives, often prefer to mull over their thoughts internally. This introspection is great for self-awareness, but in fast-paced group conversations, INFPs might struggle to find the right moment to jump in. The result? Brilliant ideas left unshared, and a voice not fully heard. It's not all about the challenges, though. Remember, INFPs have this incredible ability to empathize. They can read a room, understand emotions, and respond with care. This emotional intelligence is a superpower in any social setting, helping to forge deep and lasting connections. So, to all the INFPs out there, remember your strengths as you navigate the social world. Your empathy, depth, and authenticity are not just valuable, they are needed. Embrace these qualities, and you'll find your unique path in the intricate dance of social interactions. Segment 2: Embracing your INFP Identity in Conversation. In the world of conversation, embracing your INFP identity is like having a secret superpower. As an INFP, your authenticity isn't just a trait, it's your compass in navigating the complexities of social interactions. Being true to yourself isn't just about feeling comfortable, it's about bringing genuineness to your conversations, creating a space where deep, meaningful connections thrive. Now, let's talk strategy. Staying true to your INFP self while socializing might seem daunting, but it's all about balancing your natural tendencies with the dynamics of social interaction. First and foremost, value your introspective nature. Your thoughts and feelings are your greatest assets. When you share these inner reflections, you're not just talking, you're offering a piece of your world. It makes conversations richer, more meaningful. Another key strategy? Set boundaries. This might sound a bit counterintuitive in a discussion about socializing, but hear me out. Knowing when to say no to interactions that feel draining or inauthentic is crucial. It's about quality, not quantity. Engage in conversations that feel right, that spark that INFP passion and creativity. And remember, it's okay to take your time. In a world that often prizes quick wit and rapid responses, your thoughtful approach is a breath of fresh air. Give yourself permission to pause, to reflect before you respond. This isn't a race, it's an art. In embracing your INFP identity in conversations, you bring a unique perspective to the table. Your authenticity, your depth, your empathetic nature, these are gifts. Gifts that not only enrich your social interactions but also empower those around you to embrace their authentic selves. So, go ahead, let your INFP flag fly high in your conversations. The world needs that kind of sincerity. Segment 3: Active Listening Skills. Active listening is not just about hearing the words, it's about fully engaging with the message being conveyed. It's a skill that transforms good communicators into great ones. For INFPs, who naturally empathize with others, honing active listening skills can significantly enhance their conversational prowess. So, how does active listening play a role in effective communication? It's simple yet profound. By actively listening, you're not just waiting for your turn to speak. You're truly understanding, processing, and responding to what's being said. This not only deepens your understanding but also shows the speaker that they are genuinely being heard and valued. It's a cornerstone of meaningful interactions. For INFPs looking to improve their active listening, here are a few tips. Firstly, practice mindfulness in conversations. Be present in the moment, focusing solely on the speaker without distractions. This attentiveness signals respect and interest. Secondly, use nonverbal cues like nodding and maintaining eye contact. These small gestures can significantly reassure the speaker of your engagement. And lastly, reflect and clarify. Don't hesitate to ask questions or paraphrase what you've heard. This not only ensures you've understood correctly but also shows that you're actively involved in the conversation. Remember, active listening isn't just about absorbing words, it's about understanding the emotions and intentions behind them. For INFPs, mastering this skill can turn conversations into truly enriching experiences. Segment 4, Developing Confidence in Speaking. Developing confidence in speaking is like unlocking a new level of self-expression, especially for INFPs. It's about turning those rich, internal monologues into impactful dialogues. Self-confidence in sharing opinions is crucial. It's not just about being heard, it's about adding your unique perspective to the world's mosaic of ideas. When you share confidently, your thoughts don't just echo in the void, they resonate, inspire, and influence. So, how can INFPs, often introspective and reserved, build this confidence? Here are some steps. Know your strengths. INFPs have a natural inclination towards empathy and a deep understanding of emotions. Use this to connect with your audience on a personal level. Speaking from a place of empathy makes your words carry more weight and authenticity. Practice regularly. Start in a comfortable setting, like a small group of friends or family. Share your thoughts on a book you read or a movie you watched. These low-pressure situations are great for building up your speaking muscles. Gradually, as your comfort grows, so will your confidence. Prepare your thoughts. This doesn't mean scripting every word but rather organizing your thoughts. As an INFP, you might have a whirlwind of ideas. Jotting down key points can help streamline your thoughts and provide a clear path during your conversation. Embrace vulnerability. Speaking up about your own ideas and opinions can feel like a leap. But remember, vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. It shows courage and authenticity, qualities that make your speech more compelling and relatable. Be authentic. You don't have to be the loudest or the most eloquent speaker to be impactful. Your power lies in your authenticity and depth. When you embrace this, your confidence naturally follows. Improving social skills is crucial for INFPs, and sharing your journey and tips can be incredibly rewarding. If you're considering starting a YouTube channel but are hesitant about being on camera, a faceless channel could be a great option. To help you get started, check out Matt Parr's free course on creating a profitable YouTube channel. This course provides valuable insights and strategies, and Matt shows you how to earn up to $10,000 a month. You can find the link to the course in the description below. Segment 5, Articulating Thoughts Clearly and Effectively. Articulating thoughts clearly and effectively is an art, especially for INFPs, who often have a deep sea of ideas and emotions. Clarity in communication is like a guiding light. It ensures your thoughts don't get lost in translation. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Clear communication helps bridge the gap between your rich inner world and the understanding of your audience. For INFPs, the first step towards clarity is structure. Your thoughts are like a beautiful tapestry of ideas, but without structure, they can be overwhelming for your listeners. Before diving into a conversation or a presentation, take a moment to organize your thoughts. What is the key message you want to convey? Break it down into smaller, digestible parts. This approach doesn't just benefit your audience, it also helps you maintain focus and direction. Another practical tip is to be concise. I know, as an INFP, every detail feels important, but sometimes less is more. Try to distill your thoughts to their essence. What is the core of what you're trying to say? Stick to this core message and use examples or anecdotes to reinforce it, rather than diverge from it. Also, practice active self-reflection. After conversations, take a moment to reflect. What worked well? What could be clearer? This self-reflection is a powerful tool for continuous improvement. And don't forget about the power of feedback. Seek out trusted friends or colleagues who can provide honest feedback on your communication style. They can offer insights into how your message is being received and areas where you might improve clarity. Lastly, embrace your INFP qualities in your communication. Your empathy and depth are your strengths. Use them to connect with your audience on a more emotional level. When you speak from a place of authenticity, your message resonates more deeply. So, for INFPs, articulating thoughts clearly is about structuring ideas, being concise, practicing self-reflection, seeking feedback, and leveraging their natural empathy. By honing these skills, INFPs can turn their deep, reflective thoughts into clear, impactful messages. Segment 6, Managing Anxiety in Social Situations. Managing anxiety in social situations is a challenge many of us face, particularly for INFPs, who often feel deeply and think profoundly. Social anxiety isn't just about feeling nervous, it's a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions that can be overwhelming. For INFPs, this often stems from a fear of being misunderstood or not living up to their own high standards of authenticity and depth in interactions. So, how can INFPs navigate these choppy waters? The first step is to recognize and accept your feelings. Anxiety is a natural response, not a flaw. Acknowledge it without judgment. This acceptance is crucial because it shifts your perspective from fighting anxiety to managing it. Breathing exercises can be a game changer here. When you feel the tide of anxiety rising, take a moment for some deep, controlled breaths. This simple act can reduce immediate stress and bring a sense of calm, making it easier to think clearly. Another effective strategy is gradual exposure. Start by placing yourself in low-stress social situations. It could be a small gathering with friends or a brief interaction with a neighbor. The key is to gradually increase your exposure to more challenging social settings, building your confidence and resilience over time. Mindfulness is also a powerful tool. By staying present in the moment, you reduce the power of anxious thoughts about past or future social interactions. Practices like meditation can help develop this skill, making you more grounded and centered in social situations. Lastly, prepare and practice. Before entering a social setting, spend some time preparing. Think about potential topics of conversation or questions you might ask. Familiarity breeds confidence. And practice makes perfect. The more you engage in social interactions, the more natural they become. For INFPs, managing social anxiety is about understanding their inner world and using strategies that align with their values and personality. With acceptance, breathing exercises, gradual exposure, mindfulness, and preparation, they can navigate social waters with increasing ease and confidence. Segment 7, Engaging in Group Discussions and Meetings. Engaging in group discussions and meetings can be a bit daunting, especially for INFPs, who often prefer deep, one-on-one conversations. However, with the right approach, even an INFP can shine in these settings. It's about finding that sweet spot where your natural tendencies meet effective group communication. Firstly, preparation is key. Before a meeting or group discussion, take some time to gather your thoughts on the topic at hand. This preparation gives you a foundation to build upon and can boost your confidence when it's time to speak up. Another tip is to listen actively. This means really paying attention to what others are saying, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Active listening can inspire new ideas and responses, making your contributions more relevant and impactful. Now, for asserting your opinions, it's all about timing. Look for natural pauses in the conversation to interject your thoughts. Don't wait for someone to ask for your opinion, take the initiative. Remember, your thoughts are valuable and deserve to be heard. Also, use I statements to express your views. This is a great way to assert yourself without coming across as confrontational. For example, I feel that, or I believe. These phrases are assertive yet respectful, a perfect combination for INFPs. Lastly, don't be afraid to ask for space to speak if you're being talked over. A simple, "I'd like to add something here," can go a long way. Remember, effective participation in group settings is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with practice. For INFPs, it's about leveraging their natural empathy and depth of thought in a way that's heard and appreciated in a group dynamic. Segment 8, Receiving and Giving Constructive Feedback. Feedback, both giving and receiving, is a vital component of effective communication. It's like a mirror, reflecting how our words and actions are perceived, helping us grow and improve. For INFPs, handling feedback can be a sensitive matter. It's important to remember that feedback is not a critique of your character, but an opportunity for development. When receiving feedback, try to listen openly without jumping to defense. Reflect on it objectively, there might be valuable insights hidden in the comments. Similarly, when giving feedback, focus on being constructive and empathetic. Phrase your feedback in a way that's helpful and encouraging, aligning with your natural inclination towards kindness and support. This balanced approach to feedback fosters a positive environment for growth and learning. In conclusion, improving social skills as an INFP involves embracing your authentic self, practicing active listening, building speaking confidence, articulating thoughts clearly, managing anxiety, engaging effectively in groups, and handling feedback positively. Remember, each step is a journey towards personal growth. Apply these tips in your daily interactions and watch as your social skills flourish. This video will be really helpful for you. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell to avoid missing our future videos. See you in the next one.